ka na ba? Hey guys, how are you all doing? I thought of reading you guys the message version of 2 Corinthians. Anybody here who needs strength and grace for yourself? So this is a very familiar verse if you're a Christian. I'm gonna read it from the Message translation. Sabi dito, ano ba? The first time I read this, I had to hold back tears. Because of the extravagance of the revelation, and so I wouldn't get a big head, I was given the gift of a handicap to keep me in constant touch with my limitations. Satan's angel did his best to get me down. What he in fact did was push me to my knees. The enemy tries to push you down, but little did he know that he was pushing you to your knees. God uses what the enemy means for evil, for good. So let's be patient and stand by and wait for God to do what he has to do. But going back to the verse, no danger then of walking around high and mighty. At first, I didn't think of it as a gift and begged God to remove it. 3 times I did that, and then he told me, my grace is enough. It's all you need. My strength comes into its own in your weakness. Once I heard that, I was glad to let it happen. Are you glad to let your weaknesses happen? Are you glad to let the troubles happen? Crazy, right? But this is a declaration coming from the understanding of the grace of God, the availability of the grace of God. And when we know that God's grace is available and is sufficient and is all we need, we get to have hearts that are glad to let things happen. You welcome the troubles with joy. Oh, I quit focusing on the handicap and began appreciating the gift. It was a case for Christ's strength moving in on my weakness. Now, I take limitations in stride. And with a good cheer, these limitations that cut me down to size. Abuse, accidents, opposition, bad breaks. I just let Christ take over. And so the weaker I get, the stronger I become. You may be watching this on your knees. Maybe you just sank deep, far back as anyone could go. But you know, it is in our weakest that His power is made perfect and abounds all the more. Why don't we do this right now, wherever you are, my friend? Why don't we begin by kneeling down before the God of heaven and asking Him for His mercy? Join me as I pray. Heavenly Father, we ask for your mercy. We ask for your grace. Lord, there are many things in our lives which we see as handicaps, but never as a gift. Lord, may we see our limitations, our weaknesses as a gift offering, so we could receive your strength that is sufficient in our lives. And this is what we declare. Your grace is all we need. Your grace is enough. May your power move in on our weaknesses. For you are faithful and you are good. We love you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. And remember today that God's grace is sufficient. has enough